Ahead of the Mexican Grand Prix, the Formula One paddock is in turmoil once again. This time, it's not due to Ferrari upgrades or political intrigue between top teams. Rather, it's because of a single sharp statement from Lewis Hamilton that shook the racing world. Ferrari has finally found the key. This statement came just days after Ferrari's impressive performance at the United States Grand Prix. After an initially disastrous weekend, the Maranello team bounced back with one of their best performances of the season. What exactly did Hamilton reveal about Ferrari? Let's discuss it. Hamilton revealed that Ferrari has solved its biggest problem this season: inconsistent performance. The SF25 car, previously known for being unpredictable and highly sensitive to changes in temperature and track conditions, now shows a new, much more mature and reliable side. "The car is finally alive again," Hamilton said with relief. "It's more balanced and responsive. For the first time this season, I can push without hesitation." It turns out that the secret behind this transformation wasn't just luck, but rather the result of a major technical gamble in Austin. Ferrari significantly lowered the car's height and made radical adjustments to the suspension geometry. This was a highly debated move within the team due to its high risk. But the decision paid off. The SF25 is now much more stable in fast corners, calmer under hard braking, and easier to control when exiting tight corners. Every wheel movement feels more precise, allowing Hamilton to maximise the car's potential without losing his balance. For Hamilton, who had complained all season about the car's unreliability, this change was a technical and mental breakthrough. Ferrari had finally found the balance between engine power and chassis stability, something that had been a dream in Maranello for months. Hamilton's statement resonated not only because of its content, but also because of his tone. For the first time since putting on the red jersey, he spoke with complete conviction. There were no more complaints or frustration. Hamilton announced that the Ferrari team had found the SF25's sweet spot, the ideal balance between mechanics and aerodynamics. In the simulator, engineers discovered a new tuning direction that changes the car's behaviour completely. Now, the SF25 is fast not only on one circuit, but also has the potential to perform consistently across a variety of tracks. "Since Austin, we knew something was different," Hamilton said. "We're not just faster, we understand why we're fast." Since returning from America, the Maranello headquarters has worked tirelessly. The technical team has been working non-stop to adapt the new setup to the extreme conditions in Mexico. The Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez circuit is notoriously hard on Formula One cars. Its 200-metre altitude makes the air thin, which reduces engine power and downforce. However, Hamilton sees this as an opportunity. Ferrari is now focusing on mechanical balance. Engineers have adjusted the engine's power map and hybrid system to deliver smoother, more efficient thrust in the thin air. Hamilton believes that stable traction and smooth torque distribution are key. This new setup could make Ferrari more resilient in extreme conditions. "If we can make our tyres last longer than Mercedes, we can fight for the podium," Hamilton said confidently. The most interesting thing about Hamilton isn't just the changes to the car, it's also his own transformation. After months of frustration, inconsistent results, and heated radio exchanges, a different Hamilton has emerged, calmer, more focused, and far more confident. He's not just a driver behind the wheel anymore, he's an active part of the system rebuilding Ferrari's glory days. Hamilton is often seen in the Maranello simulator, engaging in lengthy discussions with young engineers and reviewing every detail of the car's setup. He became the link between on-track experience and behind-the-scenes technical analysis. "My collaboration with Charles Leclerc and the engineers feels much more in tune," he said. "We speak the same language, share the same vision, and ultimately believe in the same direction." This was evident in Austin. Ferrari no longer destroyed tyres in the early laps or lost grip suddenly mid-race. They were able to maintain their pace for a longer time, keeping their rhythm all the way to the finish, a luxury they never really had at the start of the season. Ferrari team. Principal Frédéric Vasseur confirmed Hamilton's observations. In an internal team interview, Vasseur emphasized that the transformation in Austin was not the result of chance, but rather the courage and hard work of the entire Ferrari engineering department. "We took a huge risk in Austin," Vasseur said. "We knew that lowering the car's height would cause problems, but we also knew it was the only way. When the data started coming in, everything clicked. For the first time, we saw a perfect correlation between the simulator and the track." An aura of optimism began to permeate Maranello. There's no more excessive pressure or internal doubt. According to internal sources quoted by Italian media, the engineers are now working at a natural pace, something that Ferrari has lacked for a long time. Hamilton called the American Grand Prix a turning point, not because of his finishing position, he said, but because it was the first time Ferrari dared to take a big risk and succeeded. Now, in Mexico, that courage will be tested again. Ferrari has prepared a new strategy with a more accurate tyre degradation model and a pit stop approach adapted to the unpredictable track temperature and surface. All of this is aimed at one goal: a podium finish. For Hamilton, however, the Mexican Grand Prix isn't just about the result. It's about laying the foundation for the future. He described the rest of the season as a mini laboratory where Ferrari will learn to become a great team again, fast on the track, strategically precise, and mentally strong. "What excites me most isn't just the speed," Hamilton said. "It's how this team is learning to work under pressure. We're starting to find our rhythm." Ferrari is starting to think like a championship team again. Indeed, for the first time since the start of the season, Ferrari looks like a team that knows what it's doing. Riccardo Adami revealed the technical side of the SF25's revival. He played an instrumental role in the radical changes to the car's setup, which were first tested in Austin. "We started from scratch," Adami said. Hamilton needed a car that spoke to him, that he could feel in every corner. So we changed the suspension balance, lowered the centre of gravity, changed the front-to-rear weight distribution, and changed the differential mapping. The result? The car is starting to have character. It's not just fast in the data, it feels alive in the driver's hands. According to Adami, intense communication between him, Hamilton, and the simulator team in Maranello was key. They worked tirelessly for 3 nights to adapt the new setup to the windy conditions in Austin. Ferrari's performance in Austin has apparently put their rivals on alert. Toto Wolff of Mercedes cautiously admitted that Ferrari is starting to show significant progress. "We saw their sector data in Austin. Their intermediate corner speed is now on par with ours, and in some parts, it's even faster," Wolff told motorsport.com. "That's a sign they've found the balance they've been searching for." Christian Horner of Red Bull also admitted that Ferrari is now more intimidating. Hamilton looks more comfortable in the car. If Ferrari solves its rear traction issues, it will pose a serious threat. Is this the beginning of a new era for Ferrari? Leave your thoughts below.